Alright, welcome to Highstyle Sundays.
What's up, what's up?
We got MTW MAR in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up with you?
Not much, not much. Appreciate you coming out. Alright, first of all, tell everybody where you from.
From West Baltimore, born Sinai Hospital, over in that area.
You been in Baltimore your whole life?
Not my whole life. I went back and forth from Delaware, Baltimore, cause family and shit. But a lot of my time was spent in Baltimore most of the time.
What really, made you who you are today as a child? Like, what caused you to become, in your eyes, the man that you are?
A lot of going through shit, like struggles, and seeing my parents go through shit, just wanting better for the people around me. So it's like, somebody gotta be the one to make it out. Like, I seen my family do sports and shit, they try to make it out. Like, it don't necessarily go, cause life happens and shit. So somebody gotta be the one to do it.
Is there something, you could tell specific that happened to you as a child that might still be with you today?
As a child, just like I said, just watching my peoples go through struggles, my family go through struggles, and just trying to evolve from it.
You graduated high school, right?
Yeah, I went to Mervo.
You went to college?
Yeah, I went to, after I graduated Mervo, went to a school out of Delaware, too much money. So I went to Garrett, and I went to school out there. And I've been out in that area, taking over Frostburg and shit.
So when did you start getting into the music?
A year. It's been like a year and 3 months I've been doing music. Doing it, just learning in my room, for real, on my college campus, in my dorm room, everything.
So what'd you start with? You engineer, you produce, and now you rap. So
yeah.
How'd you get started with the engineering and producing?
I started my engineering route when I met this man, producer named Leander Robb. He's a producer. He produced in Baltimore for a lot of artists. Recently, he got signed with Bound the Jug. But he pretty much taught me the ropes. Like, he told me how to download the program, how to, you feel me, the ins and outs, so I can get on track. And I just been going from there.
You also did some work with Studio Compound, right?
Yeah, I took an internship at Studio Compound. I did that for probably 4 or 5 months.
So tell us how you got involved with that and what went on with that.
One of my friends that passed away, he went to Studio Compound to perform a session. And around this time, I was also making my music too, learning shit. And when I went in there, I met somebody. He was a cool dude. I just played my music for him, and he was just like, "All right, just send me more music." I sent him 4 songs, and he just was like, "Yeah, you got the job." Turns out he didn't even listen to the 4 songs. He just fucked with me as a person. So he just let me in there. Yeah.
So I want you to tell us, coming from Baltimore, but also you said you went back and forth with Delaware.
Yeah.
What comparisons could you say, from Delaware to Baltimore, if any, impacted you? Being in Baltimore definitely showed me the streets, way of life, and Delaware showed me more to life. It showed me a different side, you feel me? It showed me everything don't gotta be how it is just by going to another place. So yeah. So you went to Frostburg University, right?
I ain't attend there, but I'm around there.
Okay. So you talk about taking over Frostburg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
for your music and everything. So explain to us a little bit about what you got going on.
So up there, I got my own studio up there, and that's where pretty much all the artists come to record. Pretty much in my house right now, but I've been building it from scratch, and pretty much I record the music. I lock in with the DJs up there that play the music at the local bars for the college kids, and I just push my music to the DJs. They crank it, they fuck with it in the bars, and then I shoot music videos, and they'll hear it, and they'll hear it in the bars and shit. So when they shoot their music videos, they're not out there like, what the fuck song is that? They hear it inside the shit. And right now I got an artist, YT Leak. He just dropped a video called Mud Brothers. He got like 2.5K views. Definitely locking it up.
So you said you named one artist for us. So I want you to name a couple other artists that you work with on the engineering tip or on the producing, anything.
On the engineering tip, I've worked with Jug, Manhunter Jug. I've worked with a lot of people y'all probably wouldn't know. It's just people up there. Nah, I'm lying. I work with Tato. Tato went inside of the studio. And yeah, I sent some beats over to Manhunter Izzy. He got some shit with the help of Rob. He helped me. And we just been putting some shit together.
So is there anybody you hope to work with in the future that you haven't worked with?
A lot of artists. Chance the Rapper, so people like that. I'm trying to create a different route, you feel me, from the typical Baltimore trap music that everybody listens to.
So you dropped your first single, right?
Yeah, Never Chase It Out.
So I want you to take us through your creative process when you actually made that track. All the way from like when you wrote it to when you shot the music video.
Hook. The hook was the #1 thing that I wanted to get down, because when you hear a hook to a song and it's catchy, that's when you start listening to a song. So first was the hook, and then I worked on the verse, and then the whole song just came together.
So when can we like look forward to seeing you drop more music?
Next coming weeks. I already just shot a music video like a couple weeks ago at my last cookout. It was a lit ass cookout, and we got some shit coming.
What I want you to explain what made you make that jump from, you know, engineering, producing to now you're making your own music. And you're rapping, shooting videos.
The competitiveness in me, I would want to say. Like, I would record artists, and I also fuck with their music a lot. And I also wanted to compete with them. I also wanted to show, like, if I could be an artist. 'Cause I was making music way before. Like, I would write, but I would never rap it. Like, I would write shit all the time. But my man's Leak, we always go back and forth. Who can write a harder verse? Who can write a better hook? He taught me how to rap. I can honestly say that. He taught me the ins and outs of rap. And yeah, he been my biggest motivation. So when we go hop in the stew, it's all competition. See who can do better. So I think he been the reason why I've been rapping.
Do you feel like there's a lot of competition within the rap industry, within like the engineers? Like, do you feel like you're pressured to like work with a certain type of artist, or do you just want to do your own thing?
I feel like engineers don't get as much rap as they should, honestly. Like, that's why I even tried to push engineers putting that tags on beats, even if they didn't create the beat. Engineers is a big process to the whole situation. Like, a song wouldn't be right without the great engineer to help. So it's like, engineers definitely need a push. But yeah. Do
you feel like it's a problem with the area not working together, or is it just a overall?
I guess it's more so people don't understand what engineers have to do in order to make the song what the song is.
So it's like, it's overlooked. So they'll just pay that quick $50 fee to record, $200 fee to mix and master, but it really take a lot to do that. You really got to sit there and make sure that shit perfect. But it's overlooked a lot. So it's an overlooked art.
And coming from Baltimore, do you feel like it's easy for you to work with a lot of different artists, even though I know you're more based off Frostburg, but do you really like venture for different type of features, or do you more want to go solo while you're making your music?
I'm definitely looking to work with more people, especially if they have, like, if they feel like they could, like, show out. I don't have no problem working with people. I would love to work with people. I don't feel like it's hard to work with people. It's just that people gotta hit me up. Like, I don't have no issue working with nobody.
So, everybody knows the little culture clash with DC and Baltimore. So tell me your little take on that, if you can give a little insight into it.
I fuck with Baltimore music and I fuck with DMV music because a lot of my artists, like all my artists I want to say that I work with closely, they are from DMV. And a lot of artists that I make beats for or I push for beats for are from Baltimore. So it's like, it's nice to bring them two together. It don't have to be a competition between them both. We need to bring each other up because DMV got a lot of eyes on them, but Baltimore don't got a lot of eyes on them right now. Like they do, but it's like we need to bring everybody up pretty much as a unit for real.
You think that's the main reason? Like that's the main reason why Baltimore's not like, or maybe even you can say even the whole DMV area, including Baltimore, is not like Atlanta or like LA.
Right.
Like, do you think that's the main reason?
Yeah, they don't give us much support. Atlanta, when you go there, everybody's supporting each other.
So do you see a difference when you're making, like when you're recording people's music?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I see a big difference in between recording DMV rap and Baltimore rap. DMV, they punch in a lot. Baltimore, it's more so, you know, they keep going, you feel me? So it's like, I've been in both worlds. I fuck with both musics, both ways of music. So it's just like, I don't know. We just all need to support each other, bring each other out.
So is anybody you want to shout out? Any new projects you got coming out?
Yeah, I got a project coming out called Scorpio Intuition. That'll come out in like 3 weeks. I want to shout out my artist, YT_Elite. He got a lot of music coming out. He's a great artist from the DMV area. Definitely check him out. Yeah.
All right. We got MTW MAR. Make sure you check him out. It's Highstyle Sundays. Appreciate you for coming out. So.
Smoking, got too hot, cause he can't take the pressure. Bitch, I hang with fellas, couple sticks that just for our possessions. Bitches, they be acting crazy when they see my bank account. Freaky little shorty wanna make a movie like it's Paramount. Can't get shit out my pocket, let's looking like a president. Yeah, I want you, and I think I want you.